Okay, so now we're going to look at the next part where I've already passed his guard. He came up, went for a single. I countered the single, went behind. So he's in a turtle position, and I've got this wrist. All right, I'm trying to find a way to get the back mount. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my knees. I'm going to put my right knee where my left knee is. Use my hand for support as needed. I'm going to put this down like that. And now notice this leg is posted behind him while I still got this wrist. I'm going to set my far hook in first, and then I'm going to roll to my right. All right, my knee is blocking his knee. So I can throw my weight this way. I can even block his elbow if I want to. But what I'm really intent on doing with this arm is, once I get my hook in, is setting this arm in position to choke him. Because this is really bad for him when he's lying and facing this way, looking into my choke. He's got to get out of there, he's really got to either pull this arm down, which doesn't look likely because I'm already over his shoulder with my hand, or kick it over to the other side, which I can prevent in many cases, all right, by just keeping my hips to this side of him and not letting him get up vertically higher, all right? And then I'm starting to work this choke. What happens though is he does kick it up to where we face up, like this. He starts to slide down. Yeah, right? Now I do not want to cross my ankles. Sometimes your opponent will help you cross your ankles so he can then break your ankles, right? And we don't want, so watch that he doesn't do that. But what I'm going to do instead is as he reaches this arm down to reach under, I'm going to grab my own shin just above the ankle like this. All right? And now he can't get any further out. And then I'm going to position around so I can close this up and I can choke him. All right? Now another option from here, let's go back up, where as soon as he slips this arm through, is I can reach this arm and grab this one. You can do either one. This is not as graceful a choke option, but it doesn't matter because once I set this over and close it up, this arm, I can get it straight, I can get it Americana, I can even thread it through this way. While this is closed, I'm gonna give you a little break because it's too much on the shoulder. But I can thread it through this way and turn it. While this is locked, it puts the pressure there. See, it's not as easy to choke from here, but the arm is so vulnerable, I can just get it behind my arm and get it that way. All right, so you can actually use the triangle, what we call a back triangle, as a lock. It doesn't have to necessarily be a choke. From either configuration, you can make it a choke. Part of it has to do with how big he is, what the angle is of your hips and everything, the length of your legs. Certain people are better at locking in weird triangles because through practice, you find a way to get just the right adjustment and just the right amount of squeeze in the right spot. You can feel that you're sealing on the side of the neck and that you're pushing his shoulder against the other side of his neck. If you can feel that, you can make triangles happen from a lot of places. Okay, so looking at this one more time. From behind, you get a first look how you're going to get the back mount, get the hooks in. So I switch my base, my knees down, I set this in. I'm using this hand to open up this elbow and set this in. But my weight is still on this side. I don't want to commit my weight over him with only one hook in because he can shake me off to that side and next thing I know I have him in my guard. I'm on my back. So keep your weight on this side of him and throw your weight. And once this side comes up, your hook goes in, but try to keep it a little over this way. This is good for me because even if he starts to slide out, I'm ready to switch my legs and come up to mount right away. And I might even get an arm triangle out of it. I definitely got the mount. So you're always thinking ahead as far as position. So from here, I'm going for my choke, but he's sliding down. Once he's far enough down, I can't choke him like this anymore. So I gotta make a choice. Am I gonna grab with this hand and get the easier triangle choke right there? Now I can also, by the way, post my arm and sit up into him, and it's cranking it more. Or from this same spot, this hook was in, I can grab here. He's still trying to slip out. And he'll even try to turn into me and get up. Doesn't matter. Here I am. So there you go. His arm is stuck in this position, and you'll notice when it comes to twisting at the shoulder, when the arm is extended up, it doesn't have much twist anymore. When it's down here, it twists pretty far. When it's up here and locked and nowhere to go, it doesn't have to go very far before it's too far.